Every thought you have, every feeling you experience, and every action you take programs you for success, happiness, and inner harmony. But what if I told you that most people live on autopilot, unconsciously repeating the same habits, thoughts, and emotions day after day? Their lives remain unchanged, like a record stuck on the same track. They dream of transformation, but remain trapped inside their own minds, often without even realizing it. Now imagine, what if you could break free from that endless cycle? What if every morning you could start with a clean slate, letting go of limiting beliefs and creating an inspiring new reality? That is exactly what we are going to explore today. Are you ready to take responsibility for your life and become the architect of your own future? Then let us begin our morning journey toward your best self. Think for a moment. What is the very first thing you do when you wake up? Do you grab your phone, scroll through the news, hit the snooze button again? Or do you use that moment to set a positive tone for the day ahead? Your morning ritual is not just a random collection of actions. It is a powerful tool, one that can transform not only your day, but your entire life. It reshapes your mind, reprograms your thinking, and helps you completely shift your reality. And yes, it is possible. I am not talking about complicated or confusing techniques, but about a simple, effective ritual. Picture this. You wake up in the morning. Instead of rushing straight into the chaos, you give yourself just a few minutes. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, feel the air filling your lungs, expanding your chest. And as you exhale, release all fear and tension that might keep you from stepping into this new day with confidence. Now, imagine your perfect day. Not just an ordinary one, but the most wonderful day you could possibly experience. What does it look like? What emotions are filling you? What have you accomplished? Don't keep it vague. Visualize every detail with clarity and vibrancy. Feel it in your soul, as if it were happening right now. This isn't just daydreaming. This is the creation of new neural pathways in your brain. Pathways that help your mind notice and attract the opportunities that lead you to your goals. You are literally programming yourself for success. But it's important to understand, a single visualization will not change your life. This must become a regular habit. Every morning, before you begin your day, dedicate just 5 minutes to envisioning your ideal day. Make the image vivid and complete. What do you see? What do you hear? What sensations surround you? What scents are in the air? What emotions fill you? Pay attention to your body. Notice the joy and inspiration rising within. This is a powerful way to set your mood, to greet the day with enthusiasm, confidence, calm, joy. Whatever positive emotions you experience, let them flow through your entire body. Feel them in every cell, in every fiber of your being. This is crucial because your body cannot tell the difference between something you are imagining and something you are actually experiencing. When you embody the emotions of your ideal day, you change your body's very biochemistry. Some may say, "That sounds great, but I don't have time. My mornings are too busy. Life is already so full." But remember, a morning ritual does not need to take long. Just 5 to 10 minutes are enough to create real change. And believe me, the time you invest in yourself will return to you tenfold, in the form of greater productivity, mental clarity, and overall well-being. And this is only the beginning. The next step in your morning ritual is setting your goals for the day. What do you want to accomplish? How do you want to feel? What kind of energy do you want to bring into your interactions with others? clearly defined intentions act as a guide for your subconscious mind, a program it will follow throughout the day. Now let's talk about gratitude. We hear this word often, but do we truly understand its power? Gratitude is not just a pleasant exercise, it is a scientifically proven method to shift your brain's focus from what you lack to what you already have in abundance. By beginning your morning in a state of gratitude, you step into a state of abundance, opening the door for even more positive emotions to flow into your life. So, as part of your morning ritual, take just a few moments to reflect on 3 things you are truly grateful for. They don't have to be major events. It might be the comfort of your bed, the aroma of fresh coffee, or the melody of birds outside your window. Whatever it is, allow yourself to genuinely feel that gratitude in your heart. Let it fill you completely. This simple practice can transform your mood and set a positive direction for the entire day. But here is where many people make a mistake. They try these practices once or twice, don't see instant results, and then give up. Remember, this is about reprogramming your mind, and that requires consistency. You wouldn't go to the gym once and expect to build strong muscles, would you? It is exactly the same with mental and emotional growth. Repeat this morning ritual for at least 21 days. That's how long it takes to anchor a new habit. During this time, you may face inner resistance. Your old patterns will try to pull you back to your familiar way of living. You might even feel tempted to skip a day. Don't give in. Push through that resistance. That is when the real magic begins, when you stay true to the practice, especially on the days when you least feel like doing it. Now, let's focus on the power of affirmations. These are positive statements that reinforce the version of yourself you want to become and help you achieve your goals. For your morning ritual, choose 3 to 5 affirmations that truly resonate with you. Speak them with confidence, out loud, and feel their truth echo through your body. For example, I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to. I attract abundance and success into every area of my life. These are not empty words. When you repeat affirmations with sincerity, you are reprogramming your subconscious, replacing old limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones. Over time, these new thoughts begin to shape your actions, and your actions begin to shape your reality. Your morning ritual is not just about working with the mind, it is also about preparing the body for the day ahead. After visualization, setting intentions, practicing gratitude, and repeating affirmations, it's time to move into physical activity. This doesn't have to be intense, unless you want it to be. Even 5 minutes of light stretching can make a real difference. Feel your muscles as they extend and awaken. These mindful movements energize your body, strengthen the connection between mind and body, keep you present, and set the tone for a productive and successful day. And here's an important point. You may be thinking, this all sounds wonderful, but my life is too busy. I have children to get ready for school and endless tasks waiting for me at work. So how can you find the time? I understand. Life is often filled with responsibilities. But here's what you need to know. The busier you are, the more you need this ritual. Think about it. If you are constantly rushing from one task to the next, feeling tired and overwhelmed, how truly effective are you? Your morning ritual is like sharpening the axe before chopping wood. It may seem like it takes precious minutes, but in reality, it multiplies your efficiency in everything you do. Start gradually. Maybe 5 minutes in the morning is all you can manage, and that's absolutely fine. Use that time. And as you begin to notice the benefits of your morning practice, you'll naturally want to extend it. You may even find yourself waking up a little earlier or looking forward to this moment with anticipation. Trust the process. It truly works when you apply it daily. Now let's talk about the power of consistency. This morning ritual is not a one-time solution. It's much more than something you do only when you feel low or need an energy boost. It is a daily practice, one that gradually transforms your life. Think of it like compound interest in personal growth. Every day, you invest a little in yourself. Day after day, week after week, month after month. Those small efforts accumulate and create profound change. It's important to understand. At first, it may feel like nothing is happening, and that's normal. Even if doubts arise or you feel awkward, you must move through them and continue. Transformation is happening, even if you don't yet see it. You are literally rewiring your brain, creating new neural connections. And one day, when you look back, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. Remember, the goal of a morning ritual is not perfection, but steady forward movement. There will be days when you oversleep or when life interrupts your routine. Don't be hard on yourself. Simply return to the practice the next day. Consistency will always matter more than perfection. Now let's bring in a bit of science. Right after waking, your brain enters a unique state called the alpha state. It's a state of relaxation and heightened receptivity, when your subconscious is especially open. This is the moment when your morning ritual is most effective, because you are literally programming your subconscious mind for success. Think of your subconscious as a powerful supercomputer, always running in the background, influencing your thoughts, feelings, and actions. When you start the day with clear intentions and affirmations, you are giving that computer precise instructions on what to focus on and what to create in your life. That's why it's so important to be specific and vivid in your visualizations. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between reality and a strongly imagined experience. If you clearly picture your ideal day, your brain treats it as real and begins working to bring it into existence. But it's not enough to see the image. You must feel the emotions connected to achieving your goals. When visualization merges with strong emotion, that is when the law of attraction begins to work. The emotions tied to what you desire activate the process of drawing people, circumstances, and opportunities that match your vision. This isn't magic, it's the interplay of neuroscience and quantum physics. Now let's look at the impact of your morning ritual. When you begin the day with intentional positivity, you don't just change yourself, you change the energy you bring into every conversation, every task, every relationship. You become a source of positive energy, and that energy attracts more positive experiences into your life. Think about it. How do people respond when you radiate confidence and focus? They are drawn to you. They want to collaborate with you, to support you. This creates a powerful feedback loop. Positivity attracts positivity, reinforcing your mindset. And the effect goes even deeper. A regular morning ritual physically reshapes your brain. This is the essence of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural pathways throughout life. Each time you visualize or express gratitude, your brain rewires itself, building a foundation for future success. Each time you repeat positive affirmations, you strengthen those new pathways. Over time, positive thoughts and emotions become natural, crowding out old limiting beliefs. And then something remarkable happens. Positivity, confidence, and success stop being a practice. They become who you are. And when that happens, your entire life begins to transform. I want to draw your attention to something very important. You may be thinking, but what about the real problems in my life? They're there, and they can't always be solved by positive thinking alone. And you're right. Life can be challenging. Every one of us faces difficulties, setbacks, and obstacles. But this morning ritual is not about ignoring problems or pretending they don't exist. On the contrary, it's about creating a stronger inner state, so that with clarity, confidence, and creativity, you can face challenges head-on. When you start your day this way, you become better equipped to make wise decisions, overcome obstacles, and see opportunities where others only see roadblocks. Think about the most successful people you know, or those you admire. Do you believe they don't encounter difficulties? Of course they do. The difference lies in how they respond. They don't let circumstances control their mindset or emotions. Instead, they take charge of their inner state, mentally and emotionally, no matter what's happening outside. That is exactly what this morning ritual is designed to help you do. And it's not only about achieving external success, it's about creating a fulfilling life, one filled with meaning and true satisfaction. Imagine waking up each morning with excitement, knowing you are growing, evolving, and becoming the best version of yourself. Picture how your life would change if you began every day with clarity, confidence, and a positive mindset. How would that transform your relationships? How would it impact your work? How would it change the way you see yourself? This morning ritual is the key to creating that kind of life. Now let me introduce a powerful technique you can add to your morning routine. It's called mental rehearsal. Here's how it works. You don't just imagine yourself as a confident person who overcomes challenges, makes bold choices, and achieves goals. You feel the emotions of success, fulfillment, and joy as if it's all happening right now. Mental rehearsal is like magic. It creates a bridge between who you are today and who you are becoming. And because the brain seeks balance, it begins to look for opportunities, generate ideas, and inspire you to take actions that align with that future self. But here's where many people go wrong. They visualize once or twice, don't see immediate results, and give up. Remember, this is a gradual process. Real transformation unfolds over time. The magic happens when you practice daily, even on the days when you don't feel like it, even when doubts creep in. Inside, it's like planting a seed. At first, nothing is visible, but beneath the surface, roots are growing, strengthening, absorbing nourishment, until one day, a sprout breaks through, bringing beautiful change into your life. Your morning ritual is the daily care, the watering of that seed, even when the harvest is not yet in sight. Now let's add one more powerful element. After visualization and mental rehearsal, spend a few minutes writing, not just recording what happened during the day, but writing as if you are already living your ideal life. Describe in detail what you feel, the emotions you're experiencing, and the achievements you've reached. This future journal serves two powerful purposes. First, it reinforces the neural pathways created during visualization. And second, it brings clarity about what you truly desire. Often, during writing, deeper desires and goals reveal themselves, ones you may not even have been aware of before. But don't limit yourself to describing the final outcome. Go deeper. Ask yourself, who do I need to become in order to reach these goals? What habits must I build? What skills must I develop? What shifts in mindset are truly necessary? By focusing on personal growth, rather than only external achievements, you ensure that your journey will not only be successful, but deeply fulfilling. Now let's address an important concern. Maybe you're thinking, this all sounds inspiring, but I'm just not a morning person. I can barely get out of bed, let alone follow through with all these rituals. I get it. Not everyone wakes up full of energy. But here's the key. You can train yourself to become a morning person. Start small. Set your alarm for your usual wake-up time. As you begin to feel the positive effects, you'll naturally want to extend that time. You might even notice yourself waking up before the alarm, looking forward to the new day with excitement. Remember, the goal is not to deprive yourself of sleep. Rest is essential. Adjust your bedtime if needed, so your new rhythm feels natural. And believe me, the energy, clarity, and focus that your morning ritual gives you will far outweigh any extra minutes of sleep. Now let's talk about the power of support. While the morning ritual is deeply personal, you don't have to walk this path alone. Consider finding an accountability partner or joining a community of like-minded people. Share your goals, your progress, your struggles. Celebrate each other's wins. That sense of unity keeps you on track and amplifies your results many times over. When you're surrounded by people who are also committed to growth, something powerful happens, a synergy, a momentum that lifts everyone higher. But here's a reminder. While support is valuable, it should never be your crutch. The true strength of the ritual comes from within, from your own consistency and self-motivation. That's the muscle you want to develop every single day, whether someone is watching or not. And isn't it uplifting to realize that paying attention to your own growth is the very first step to becoming your best self? Personal development is not selfish. Sometimes it feels like focusing on ourselves means neglecting others, but that's an illusion. When you invest energy in your own growth, you actually expand your ability to give. Think about it. When you're stressed out and running on empty, how much can you really offer the people around you? But when you are full of energy, balanced, and purposeful, you overflow with resources to share generously with the world. Your morning ritual doesn't just serve your personal success. It transforms you into someone who inspires and uplifts others. Your energy becomes contagious. You become a spark for positive change in your family, at work, in your community. Now, let's explore another powerful aspect: how morning practices help you break free from limiting beliefs. We all carry thoughts that whisper we're not good enough, not smart enough, not worthy enough. Most of the time, these beliefs operate unconsciously, quietly blocking us from living our dreams. But here's the beauty. Your morning ritual can become a powerful tool for noticing and dismantling those barriers. When you dive into visualization and feel the emotions of success, doubts and resistance may surface. Don't fight them. See them for what they are: signals pointing directly to the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. When you spot one, pause and examine it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Where did I learn this? Was it ever useful? And how is it limiting me now? Then consciously choose a new belief, one that empowers and supports you. Strengthen it with affirmations and visualizations, repeating them daily until they take root. Remember, your beliefs shape your reality. By consciously choosing supportive thoughts and reinforcing them through practice, you rebuild your inner world. Now, let's go deeper. Don't just think about what you want, and don't repeat positive words mechanically. The real magic happens when you combine clear intention with genuine, powerful emotion. As you visualize what you desire, Allow those feelings to fill every part of your body. This is not just a pleasant exercise. It's grounded in science. When you generate strong positive emotions, your body chemistry shifts. Your brain releases the happiness hormones, dopamine and serotonin. Stress levels decrease. Your immune system strengthens. But that's not all. According to quantum physics, everything in the universe is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts and emotions also emit vibrations. And here's the key: like attracts like. When you consistently radiate the vibrations of gratitude and success, you naturally draw more of that into your life. Events and people begin to align with your inner clarity. That is why it's so important not to perform your morning rituals on autopilot, but to engage in them emotionally, fully. Let them become your source of inspiration and energy. This emotional presence turns the ritual from a routine into a true process of transformation. Our attention is often scattered. Distractions pull us in every direction, blocking meaningful change. But your morning ritual is your chance to reclaim control over your focus. When you take time to visualize your goals, set clear intentions, and align your energy, you're training your mind to filter out the noise and notice opportunities that match your desires. Think of it like tuning a radio. When your vision is clear and your focus steady, you lock on to the right frequency. And suddenly, the right books, the right people, the right ideas begin to appear. Things you might have overlooked before. Even after your morning practice, return to your intentions throughout the day. If your thoughts drift or turn negative, gently guide them back to your vision. This is mental training, a daily discipline that makes your inner state more natural, more harmonious. Maybe you've tried methods like this before and felt disappointed when results didn't show up quickly. That's okay. Change rarely happens overnight. Think about weight loss. At first, the scale may not move, but inside, your body is adjusting, strengthening, adapting. Then suddenly, the progress becomes visible. Personal growth works the same way. By practicing your morning ritual, you set in motion a wave of transformation at both the cellular and energetic level. From day one, inner shifts are already taking place, even if they're not yet obvious on the outside. Your mindset changes, your energy evolves. The foundation of a new reality begins to form. The key is to trust the process and stay consistent. Don't judge progress day by day. Look at your state after weeks and months. Notice every win, a spark of inspiration, an easier breakthrough, a moment of clarity. Each one is proof that your ritual is working. Now let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude is not just a pleasant feeling. It's a powerful tool that can transform your reality. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you learn to see value not only in big achievements, but in simple, everyday moments. This strengthens a positive mindset and opens the door to new opportunities. Real change happens when you begin to appreciate the little things: the warmth of your bed, the aroma of morning coffee, the song of birds outside your window. Your perception of life shifts. You start to see abundance where before you only noticed lack. You find joy in moments that once slipped past unnoticed. This shift signals the universe: I value what I have, and I'm ready to receive more. Now let's talk about the power of words. The language you use shapes your reality. Words are not just sounds. They carry energy. They shape your thoughts, your emotions, and your lived experience. So choose them wisely. In your morning affirmations, use words that inspire, motivate, and reflect the reality you want to create. Instead of saying, "I hope," or "I'll try," say, "I am. I create. I achieve." These phrases send a powerful signal to both your subconscious and the universe. And most importantly, develop awareness of your words at all times, because words are keys. They are the keys that open the doors to your new life. Throughout the day, pay attention to how you speak about yourself, your goals, and your challenges. Are you using words that inspire and empower you, or words that hold you back? Shift your language so that it reflects the highest vision of yourself. Remember, words are seeds. They must be planted consciously, nurtured with attention and emotion, and watched as they grow into fruit. It's important to understand, your morning ritual and your personal transformation are not about becoming someone else. They are about uncovering who you truly are. It's a process of cleansing yourself from imposed stereotypes, limiting beliefs, and fears that prevent you from expressing your authentic nature. Your morning ritual is your opportunity to reconnect with what excites you, what inspires you, and what you truly believe in. As you visualize your ideal future, set intentions, and acknowledge your potential, make sure that your goals are in harmony with your inner truth. Follow not what you think will impress others, but what ignites you from within. Follow what aligns with your deepest values and desires. That inner resonance is what fills your ritual with real power and energy. When your goals and actions are in alignment with your nature, you tap into a source of motivation that helps you overcome any challenge. Today, I invite you to take on a challenge and to claim responsibility for your growth. Commit to practicing your morning ritual for the next 66 days. Why 66? Because research shows this is the average time it takes to form a lasting new habit. During this period, make your ritual an inseparable part of your mornings. Do it even when you don't feel like it. Even if results aren't yet visible. Even if life feels stressful and overwhelming. At the end of the 66 days, take a close look at what has changed. Notice your well-being, your thoughts, and your relationship to challenges. I promise you this: those who remain faithful to the practice will experience profound transformation. Remember, you already have everything you need to create the life of your dreams. The morning ritual is simply a tool, a bridge that unlocks your potential and unites your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your higher purpose. Every time you wake up, you have a choice. You can simply react to circumstances, or you can consciously shape your day and your life from within, with clear intention. Choose to walk in harmony with your higher self. Choose to be the creator of your destiny. The power is in your hands. The moment is now, and your extraordinary life is waiting for you.